me, that's part of the reason why I became an actor. I didn't want to have a job. And most days I don't, actually. But I didn't want to have a job. I wanted to do what I wanted to do. I wanted to do the thing that I would do for free because I just love to do it. And then I'll find a way to make a living out of it. You guys, I know, as managers, work really hard. You spend a lot of long hours and it's hard work. It's hard work just to get to where you're at. You can't find the best of that of yourself to offer unless you're enjoying what you do. And it all begins with just doing what you love. And the enthusiasm comes directly out of that. Emerson said, nothing great is ever accomplished without enthusiasm. James Cameron, when he was out pitching Avatar, I promise you, did not walk into a room like this. Okay, so, hang on a second. So I have this dream. It's really cool. It's great. And I want to make this movie about these 9 feet tall blue people with tails. But, you know, it's going to cost a whole load of money. I need about $200 million. And I think it'd be a lot of fun. Oh, we got to make some new equipment and stuff, but I think I got the guys that can do it. And, you know, if we're lucky, we'll make it. I don't think he did it like that. I imagine it was more along the lines of, picture this, okay? This place that nobody's ever seen before. It's called Pandora. The mountains float. There's these 9 feet tall blue people with tails, and they live in the jungle, and it's just amazing, and they're all connected to the earth. They live in a giant tree, and it's awesome. You know the best part is we're going to put real actors in there. They're not going to be real actors, but they're going to look like real actors, and it's going to be awesome. I'm exaggerating, but I think you get my point. If he's not enthusiastic about it, why would anybody else be? The enthusiasm begins with you, and without the enthusiasm, we are not going to accomplish the things that we're after. One of the greatest quotes I have ever heard about anything from anybody came from this man right here, Vince Lombardi, who said, if you are not fired with enthusiasm, you will be fired with enthusiasm. Which means we're enjoying what we're doing so much that if you're not, we'll be thrilled to see you go. Enthusiasm is the key that opens all of the other emotions that we put into everything we do. Because guys, everything we do is about emotion. I learned a long time ago as an actor that I'm in the emotion business. And what I mean by that is that we get together and we create movies and TV shows that are designed to elicit an emotional response from the audience. And in doing our job well, whether it's creating characters or through the special effects or the writing and the storytelling or whatever it is, our job and our goal is to elicit the emotional response from the audience. Without that, we got nothing. We're in the emotion business. It's all about emotion. You may have heard this idea before, but I truly believe everything we do is based on emotion. There's 2 reasons why we do everything, and even eat, breathe, sleep, everything, to either seek pleasure or avoid pain. It's all rooted in emotion. The sooner as managers and leaders you can understand that, you can understand the power of emotion and how that moves people and drives people and gets people excited and fired up to be their best. Let me give you an example of the power of emotion. Who can tell me what the most successful movie of all time was before Avatar? Very good. Titanic. Thank you very much. $1 billion movie. Now, another question. How many people went to see Titanic and did not know how it was going to end? We know where the boat is. It's on the floor of the ocean. We all learned about it in history class. One of the worst catastrophes that's ever happened in the history of the planet. Okay, so how do you make a $1 billion movie about a story that everybody knows? I'm sorry? Thank you very much. The movie, Titanic, was not about a boat. The movie was about 2 people on the boat. Particularly, those 2 people in the movie poster. And if you can read that right there, see the tagline? Nothing on earth could come between them. It's not about the boat. It's about the people on the boat. We fell in love with them. This unlikely romance, these 2 kids from opposite sides of the tracks that we rooted for and we cheered for, and we juxtaposed that against this monumental tragedy, shown in great detail that we've never seen before. It's an emotional powder keg. This was one of the greatest emotional rides in the history of movie making because of all those elements coming together. Yes, we know the boat sinks, and that's partly what drives us into knowing the story, because we don't want Jack and Rose to not survive. We're rooting for them. That is the power of emotion. You understand that as leaders and how emotion drives people's behavior. You'll be able to motivate people to great things, and all people, because everybody responds to this. We know that in Hollywood. We know everybody responds to it. That's how we get people in the movie theater and scare the bejesus out of them. Because we know there's a core audience out there that responds to that. It's an emotional reaction. You understand that, and you can motivate people to do incredible things.